Today, we invite you to take a peek into the mysterious world of our furry companions, cats. Cats are not just our adorable friends, they are also intriguing and complex creatures. There are many surprising facts about their behavior, abilities, and history. Let's step into the world of cats together and uncover the secrets of these enigmatic beings. Does your cat often cough? You might be the culprit. According to a study conducted in 2005, cat asthma, observed in 1 out of every 200 cats, is on the rise due to human lifestyles. Since cats are often kept indoors, they are exposed to smoke, house dust, dander, pollen, and certain types of cat litter, leading to inflammation in their respiratory tract. The susceptibility to catnip, with its Latin name Nepeta cataria, is hereditary. However, only about half of the cats are affected by it. If one of their ancestors is sensitive to catnip, there's a 50% chance that the cat will be too. If both ancestors are affected, the likelihood of the offspring being affected rises to 75%. You might have read that cats become more irritable when petted. However, a study conducted at the University of Vienna suggests that cats actually enjoy being petted. While some may not particularly like it, they still allow themselves to be petted. According to Psychology Today, the surface of cats' brains is about 90% similar to that of humans. The part of the brain responsible for conceptual information processing is more developed in cats compared to dogs. While a cat has 300 million neurons, dogs have 160 million. Short-term memories are typically forgotten within a minute, but a study in 2007 observed that in cats, this duration can extend up to 10 minutes. Cats were trained to stand on hind legs in front of an obstacle. After removing the obstacle, attention was diverted by giving them food, yet the cats continued to stand on their hind legs as if the obstacle were still there for 10 minutes. However, these same cats couldn't remember the obstacle when reintroduced. This indicates that their visual memory is not very strong. They could only retain it for a few seconds. Research on 42 cats observed over 2 years found that feral cats roam more than free-roaming domestic cats. A male cat of mixed breed wandered in an area of about 5.5 square kilometers, whereas the record for house cats was 20,000 square meters. According to the same research, wild cats are much more active than domestic ones. While 97% of domestic cats prefer sleeping and engaging in low-energy activities, only 3% prefer activities like walking and hunting. In wild cats, this ratio is 14%. This is attributed to the survival instincts of stray cats, such as finding food and raising body temperature. Cats are prone to more than 250 hereditary diseases, most of which resemble human diseases. Genetic abnormalities in DNA can cause retinitis pigmentosa in cats, with a prevalence rate of 1 in 3,500 people. Additionally, the FIV virus, similar to the HIV virus in humans, is also transmitted through feline DNA from generation to generation. Scientists initially thought that cats were domesticated around 4,000 years ago in ancient Egypt, but a new study in 2013 traced the existence of domestic cats back to about 5,300 years ago in China. According to the research, cats found rodents attractive in places where agriculture was practiced and grains were stored. This was beneficial for humans, as cats kept the rodent population in check, ensuring both their own food source and protecting the grains from rodents. While it may not have been a complete domestication, there has been a mutually beneficial relationship between cats and humans since ancient times. Until recently, scientists didn't know how the spots on cats were formed. A study in 2012 revealed that a gene called TACPEP is responsible for this. Spotted cats carry copies of mutations in their genes, while striped cats do not. The study also found that patterned stripes are determined by another gene called EDB3. Subsequently, it was understood that the shape of cat patterns is determined by the TACPEP gene, and their intensity is determined by the EDB3 gene. Of course, cats purr when they're content, but they also purr when giving birth, when sick, when nursing their young, when injured, or when stressed. Scientists are not sure why this is, but they have some theories. Cats emit sounds regularly while breathing, ranging between 25 and 150 Hz. According to research, these sounds accelerate the healing process in cats. Since cats gather their energy during long periods of sleep and rest, they can rest their muscles and strengthen their bones without spending energy by purring. Additionally, purring may help reduce pain in diseases like hip dysplasia, more common in dogs than cats. Therefore, it wouldn't be wrong to say that cats purr to heal themselves and communicate. Cats don't like sweet things because they don't have the sweet part of taste receptors in their genes. These receptors include the T1R2 and T1R3 protein subunits. However, cats, cheetahs, and tigers lack the T1R2 gene, so they can't eat sweets, and even if they do, they can't taste them. And even in healthy cats, symptoms of illness such as defecating outside the litter box, vomiting, and loss of appetite can occur. A study conducted in 2011 observed that healthy cats reacted this way when their daily routines were disrupted. Unlike dogs, cats cannot dip their tongues into water like a ladle. Instead, only the top part of their tongue touches the water. According to MIT News, the soft tip of their tongue lightly touches the water and retracts it inside. Then the cat closes its mouth, preventing its chin from getting wet. Liquid adhesion allows the liquid to stick to the cat's tongue, and the cat retracts its tongue so quickly that inertia overcomes the force of gravity, and the liquid doesn't splash out when the cat closes its mouth. In a study conducted in 2009, it was found that cats mimic the cries of babies. While babies generally cry between 300 and 600 Hz, cats demanding food cry or meow between 220 and 520 Hz, making it impossible for humans to ignore this sound. Another way cats get what they want is by walking between their owner's legs. This behavior isn't innate to cats, they learn it from human behavior and movements. They think, if I do this, they'll feed me. Perhaps not very surprising, but according to a study conducted at Cornell University, cats spend between 30% and 50% of their time grooming themselves. Self-grooming has many beneficial aspects. It cools them down, relaxes them, increases blood circulation, and eliminates odors that might attract prey animals. Sometimes, your cat may even lick you, a sign that it considers you part of its family. Enjoy the grooming rituals of these adorable furry friends. If you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.